Sophia, congratulations. This movie is so much fun. And it picks up right where the other one left off.
Isn't it the best?
So good.
Yeah.
Were you a fan of this growing up? Because I feel it's right in your age range, right?
Huge. I'm such a big Pixar fan in general, and The Incredibles has always been my favorite Pixar movie.
Me too.
And it's like, it's beyond. And to get the call that I would be in the second film was so just surreal. It was like an out-of-body experience for sure.
This movie is a character study on a family, and Pixar is all about family as well. With that being said, how is it joining the Pixar family? Like just being a part of that?
It's really incredible. The team is so wonderful and so kind. And years ago, just because I love animation so much and really wanted to start learning about the behind the scenes of it, I went up to Pixar, I don't know, probably 3 years ago and did a whole day of a campus tour and got to look at the color temperature for films and how they kind of lay that out in these big storyboards. I got to look at the molds. I got to go in and talk to the animators, and they were animating The Good Dinosaur at the time.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, how does it work? How do you write the code? What does the program look like? What are the layers? Because they're moving shapes, and then they're shapes with faces, and then they have skin, and then they have... I wanted to know everything, and the animators were really sweet and patient and explained a whole lot of very cool technical stuff.
I love that you're like geeking out about animation now. Now we're going to see the Sophia Bush like animation movie.
Yeah, totally. I mean, my character is a woman in STEM. Like,
right?
I'm very geeked on all the science and technology all of the time. So I just, it's been the most magical thing to kind of get introduced to the family, be welcomed into the family. Right. It's been really fun.
Now, Void has a really cool power. How would you use that in real life?
Could you imagine if you didn't have to get off the couch when you needed something? If you could just flick your hands and like that bottle of water that's on your kitchen counter could float through tiny holes in space into your hand in the living room? Like, goodbye. It would be amazing.
I like that. I feel like you've thought about that one for a while. So you're like, how would I do this? Also, Void, she's the biggest fangirl for Elastigirl. Who were you a superhero fan of growing up, and who was your favorite Incredible?
Oh man, I mean, I have always loved Elastigirl. I just think that she's the woman who does it all, and you know, one of those moms who's upfront about how crazy life can be, but also manages to get everything done, which I think is so inspiring. Gosh, who would be my favorite superhero? That's hard. Ever since I was little, I always said I just wanted to grow up and be Batman.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love everything he can do. And I love that there's, he's like a little bit of a James Bond. He's got a little bit of darkness. He's just such a cool superhero to me. So, you know, when they're ready for a female Batman, I'm there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Ben Affleck. Yeah. There, you've heard it.
He's tired. He doesn't want to do any more of those movies.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like, he's got to be exhausted.
So I do have to ask, since you just did an animated superhero film, has the bug bitten you to want to get into the live action superhero film?
Oh, that's always been on my bucket list.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Any character in particular?
Honestly, I'd have to look at who's left and who gets to do the best stunts, because that's what I love about the whole action space, is being able to train and do sequences like that. But yes, like I'm in.